Hi, this is Lisa. I'm gonna hit this video now for PandaHallSelected. I think this is the last video this time around. So sorry for being so slow. You can go 4 times, speed just and you'll still hear what I'm saying. I'm so sorry. I just had to do what I had committed to do, I felt, and I'm glad I didn't watch it before I released it, because then I wouldn't be able, anyway, so this is the continuation, but only the last of these big beads. I have not finished the other ones yet, but I will show them to you in another finished jewelry update that comes, later on. And yes, I will have all the links in the description below for the things that I've got that I'm using that is from PandaHallSelected in the description box below. And there's a coupon code for 10% off your order. That's cool. And I mean, yeah, so that's stones with small letters, and I hope you all are well. So here we go. I don't know why I fiddled with all this stuff and the and the wire last time, but I did. And here I have made, kind of like a pattern with both. These are black, totally black, of course, and these are kind of like more see-through black and a bit grayish matte. And these are shells that I have had since a very long time, and I haven't been able to use it before because I had them before I knew about stringing. I just did not get that at that time, but then I did the seed bead weaving. Is it that what it's called? So anyway, I would have just kept them all with 3 blacks, and I have these cool spacers here. I will take all of these 2 and make bracelets out of them with a stretch cord, because yeah, it just makes sense. So much easier and nice, and I think they look great. So it will be fine once you string them. So I will do that with this one, which will be an extra or something, and this will be then kind of a set. It doesn't have to be, but I know that I've strung these offset, so I will do it again and get them in the middle, and I will finish this one off with this, but I will also keep it quite, not as a choker, but laying tight to the neck, if you will. I think this would be gorgeous on a man, on a gorgeous man, maybe. Who knows? And have an extender, because even for myself, if I'm making those that are so tight, they are choker, or they're not supposed to choke me, but they might sometimes, and it could be nice to have a lobster and extender on those tight ones. So that's that. Let us move on. Alrighty. I'm just gonna show you my spinels. These are 6. How have you seen this? I mean I showed you it in the intro too, but what's not to love? I mean, but these are so small, and I can see here that I have this is 0.35 millimeter tiger tail, and the normal 7 that you can buy anywhere is usually 0.45, so that I wouldn't get through here. I was hoping I would get through some memory wire, but we'll see. So now to my me doing things with leather. I don't do well with that yet. I just, it'll be so fun, and I just maybe not. I don't know, but it is fun, but it's just I I haven't really gotten there yet. I guess we can say it like that. Here I have a filigree that I have been knotting around. I have cut this out, and you can see very clearly the sides of it here in the camera. But you know, it doesn't take more than 30 centimeter away to get it off. I would maybe just I have plans to you know, sew around it and all that stuff, but you know what, I have a lot of this stuff left, so that too will come up, you know, later when I'm more able. And I'm just gonna finish this also off with you guys and show you a couple of things that you can do with this. I have just knotted this around. I had plans to make more, and I think I'll stick to my plan, because I do want a little bit more, you know, like doing some macrame there, and I have a bead that I want there. Oh gosh, I mean, that's like finding the needle in the haystack. Oh gosh. So it's from the bargain bead box, January. So so I will not cut off those yet. I will just make a loop here where I find it. I want a little room here because of the shape of things, so it has something to hang from. And I'm mixing metals, and that's all because I'm not, you know, I'm not well yet. So this is just gonna, I'm not gonna wire wrap this again, because then I wouldn't be able to do this right now, and right now is when I'm up for it. So thank you for all your comments, and thank you, Adria. I'm glad you could identify with my process. So okay, maybe I would make it shorter. Maybe I would have something differently in there, but you get the point, you know, like, yeah, I would just move this a little bit down. Let's see, so, because here we need to have that, I need to have, it's about the shape, you know, it's about the shape. So what I can do is also to take out that from the hole and just link it straight on and wire wrap it with silver. I think that's the way I'm gonna go. So and then I will make the other one, and I will show you in another video. Not in a week maybe, but I will. And and this is from the, I have actually just cut out, I drew this drop, and I drew a drop there, and then a drop there, and then I just smashed them together with some glue. And I was mindful about where the glue was, and I also used this gel glue so that it's possible to just stick through it with a needle or something, because that's how I made my holes for this for the head pin and stuff. So it wasn't a problem at all, but some glues would make that a problem. And this we have to put on a topper on. This is me taking this leather stuff, the ones that's, you know, 100 meters off. It's really cool, and I started to do some macrame and stuff, and that was awesome. So that was awesome. So and I could take it apart, and it's very strong. It's not real leather. I mean, if it is, it's the strongest one I ever touched, but it smelled like it, and you know, I think that's more power to it. You know, I don't mind either way, but I prefer that it's not harming neither animal nor environment or anything, and that's a little bit of a tall order, but you know. So I figured I'd take the big bead up here, and it looks a little weird, but I mean, it's I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm saying, I'm not gonna say this is not my thing, because if I play a little bit more with it, I think I will figure out what I want. But and I had oh, I was gonna have some cup chain hanging down from the black. Yeah. And here we have a pendant. You know, I was gonna, you know, just make the marks in this faux leather, but it's so strong that, you know, I will use this on the back of bead embroidery, and I just tied one of these crazy ones here. And these are from my last PandaHallSelected, and I think they're just like $5.63 for 4 strands or something. These are agates. So this I wanted to be a pendant. So, but I'm going to just use some acrylic paint on the back, because clearly I can match this now, and I think this was better off doing it single and then paint it in the back, because that worked well on another one. I don't see these are, I have paint, this is gold painted on the back. So, and then, you know, I really haven't come further with this, but I was thinking of having, you know, the cup chain, but that was on the blacks, the black ones. But let's see. I think, you know, a lot of things can work out well on these, like, I am going to hold them. I lost my head pin on the way. I was thinking this is also for the spinel earrings. But let us take one thing at a time. Either it's slow or it's too fast. You know, like, I'm thinking this would be a cool earring. So, but it would also be cool with a cup chain that I have in my bedroom. Don't ask me why. And then, so but you can finish this off with, you know, like a lot. And yeah. But, and I didn't even get to my templates and all the stuff I had in mind, because I do have templates from, you know, that I can use from my, what is it called, polymer play stuff. Yeah, polymer play. So, and then these two, if you know, I would maybe have maybe a different shape or something, but it's not much. You don't need much to make this work well. So I'm going to do the same with this as this on the back side here. Of course not the gold, because this also shows the fibers, but you know, it was actually the one I started with. So I haven't done this yet, and I can't seem to find my cup chain here. I haven't taken it with me, so that's gonna be, you have to imagine that one, I think. And then this one is a statement in and of itself, don't you think? Well, who knows. But my point is here that you don't need much to make it cool. And then you can have beads on top here. And here I thought I would do these. That's jasper and mookaite. This is agate and a tiger eye. And yeah, I think this would be better without that one. This is such a straight line, it's not even funny, you know. Maybe that would be coolest with them in a maybe another shape, or that you have stuff that you hang that will dangle. Okay, so and then these I measured. They're still not the same length, but I did measure. And then I was thinking of, but you know, in a perfect world I could just use this to have on, you know, and hang on, but I need stronger, so I wanted to have more movement than with the. I'll just move this away here. And more movement than if I use the tiger tail. So you see, this is thread. So I will use the 4 or at maximum 6 pound file line, and use a tiny thread, because and bright light, and have patience. You know, this is not something you do when you're angry. I think that will be okay. So, but what I want here, I just want them to hang in different lengths, and I love this Lumachina chain. So I was thinking about that too, and then we will see. I didn't even dare to take them off the thread. I think I tried this one. I mean, these are the smallest one I've seen. Yeah, they will definitely work on. They will go on memory wire, and then you can make a earring. Like if you fill it up with those black ones, you stop it here first, of course. Let's see. I would make this one down here as small and dense as possible, because I want this to be the center, and then you could have, like, you know, thread on these, and you can just, they will then hang the way you want, right? And you can have 1 or 2 or 3 hanging down, but then they will be, you know, in the in that curve that you want. So I'm very happy about that, and I could even thread it on the thread. That makes life easier, because, you know, finding the holes on these, I'm not sure if I have it right here, but I did make yes, I do. I did make one with those small. Don't you dare go off a minute. These are small aquamarines with the tiara cast moon and sun. So this is also something you can do, and it will be gorgeous with black, especially if you have some tan or tan, you know. So here I made that. That's not from this hole at all, and these are silver. They are definitely tarnished. But you know, to thread these one at a time on, I have you know, amazing eyesight. But this has nothing to do with eyesight. It has to do with how you're going to do it smart or not, you know. So use needle and thread and something to get it on with, and yeah. So that's why I haven't let these go either yet. But they're definitely gorgeous, and if you use these, maybe I would use the silver. You could also crimp on, take a crimp on, and that wouldn't be so bad, you know, if you do that and crimp it. Let's see how that looks. Just for fancies. That's someone I've just gotten that on my mind, and then I'll see how this goes to flat crimp it, and I'm using this one with this. It's definitely not a crimper, but it has these ridges there. But you know what? What I would do with this, if I want this to stop with silver, I would definitely dip it in some GA hypocement or whatever you have. I'm in Norway, I don't know what I use, like stuff, other stuff, but and then just glue it on. Stick this in the glue stuff and then just lead it onto there. Let it be dry, and then you don't have to crimp it. You super glue it. Then it's prettier too, you know. All right. So that is that. I have very cool one I want to do with these and some big appetite stuff, but that can come later. Have I shown you? Oh yeah, then this was the last thing I wanted to show then for this time. I will mark if I do. There's so much here that I'm doing a finish jewelry on, so I will mark it back to this one so you can find it and or recognize it if well, when it comes up. So these are just stones that I have bought, you know. They're just stones. They're probably closer to real stones than the ones I use in my... But anyway, you can see here that you have a lot of space for the glue and the stone to adhere. And you can also do this way if you don't want to have that big bail, or if you have